Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hay and I believe in dragons. In my path of the dragon, I felt a lot of spirits, a lot of experiences that I had due to my dragon. My dragon made me a powerful energy, so I could feel everything. I could feel everything around me, every energy, every spirit, everything that suffers or enjoys themselves. When I go to the cemetery, I could see and feel people who are not even, they don't even know that they are dead sometimes. And sometimes they just live in fear because of their children. They died with a fear in their mind. And this remains as long as nature allows them to be there. And then they just disappear forever. People always wondered what is life after death. Well, nature can be very cruel, let me tell you that. Sometimes nature takes favorites, like the dragons are. And I understand very much why. They are the number one, as I can feel. There are also other guardians, but I don't really know them very well. I felt them, but yeah. To make a long story short, what this do with my yeah. I just don't want to say that you have to become one yourself, because everyone has a different and own unique path. But my path led me to feeling animals. Draconic energy is itself animalistic energy. And so I am very sensitive to animal energy. I could feel them in these forests. I could feel them raising their children. I could feel them just living in fear for me, hearing me, approaching them, fearing me. I don't want that. I don't want them to fear me. Why should they fear me? I always wondered that as a kid. Why are animals afraid of me? And then I see my fellow human, and then I know, yes, that is why. So this yeah, in my awakening in the 7 years that I couldn't tell anyone about the dragon in my path, I was having really vivid nightmares all the time, so much even that I couldn't sleep anymore, afraid to close my eyes. So, and I knew it was my dragon. My dragon was pointing out to something, uh, and that was that I could see every animal in hell. I didn't even know that hell existed, but from then on, I know that this was a real place that I saw, and this is hell, and the most innocent ones are inside of it. That is how cruel nature can be. And the dragon wants to point out something to me. That is hell. They are going to it because they died in fear, they died in pain, and they died because you said so. That that was. Why is this? I was crying. I was falling out of my uh, my chair because I mean the seat, because I wasn't sleeping anymore. I was waking. I was still. When I closed my eyes, I could see these animals in hell all the time being tortured by humans or other animals sometimes. I didn't want that. I didn't. I just wanted to stop. And then from one day, I said I'm going to stop eating animals. So it was the 1st of January, uh, a few years ago, 5 years ago to be exact, and and then it stopped. And my dragon, after a while, not immediately, after a while, said to me, "Now you understand." And I understood very much. So the people who says, yeah, but you cannot change me. I know I can't, but the dragon changed me, and this says a lot more about the dragon than, or maybe a lot more about you than from the dragon. They called my dragon a monster, but that is the one who showed me not to eat them. And then they could say, of course, yeah, the dragon eats meat, yeah. They are spirits, they don't eat meat first. And the second, if a carnivore stops eating meat, they die. And I don't. That is the difference. That is the difference. 5 years. And I lost 20 kilos. That is okay. And I still eat what I want. Unless one thing. Animal products. So yeah, I still today, I could feel animalistic energies everywhere. Sometimes suffering. Sometimes afraid of me when I see these hunters chasing animals just for fun. It sickens me. Why cannot they be taught by the dragon? Because they are not worthy, and they will too end up in hell eventually, because they don't live like it should be, and they will fear their death so much that this will remain with them. Yeah, that is something that I've written down, what my dragon said to me. And I just remember this very well because this came to me like inside of my head. It's like so strong. My dragon says a lot of things in the past, and a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. And that is why I changed. I'm not the same person anymore that met the dragon so many years ago. I changed into something that the dragon wanted to see. They wanted to see this purity inside of me. They wanted to see the real me, not the one that is raised by society. Not only veganism, but it's also all other things. It has so many things about the draconic path that change us. This wise and ancient spirit that is inside of us, that has to be taught from a mother to a child. Just like the dragon is sitting next to me, looking over these trees, and said to me, "What do you feel when you see these trees?" Nothing more than that. And just logical things in my life, when I have to make a decision of something, then my dragon is coming here with me and is saying, "Is this good or is this bad?" Before I just wanted to do something, and then my dragon says, "Is it good or is this bad?" And then I stop doing what I did, and then I think about this, and I change my mind to major situations in my life. So strange, huh? Don't you think? But it made me who I am today. From this little guy who was afraid to tell anything about himself, visiting the Dragon Realms for the first time, afraid and happy at the same time. Now I'm something completely different. This draconic energy is awakened but grown up. So yeah, you can say to me, veganism crap. You can say that, whatever you want. It's my path. I could feel these animals, and I just don't feel myself worthy of it. Just like my dragon is telling me, is this bad or is this good? And I said, yeah, it's bad. I quit. And then my dragon just pets me because of that. Yeah, sometimes the dragons can do that. They can be very sweet. They can just put their arms around you, and that is such a nice moment. Sometimes I just need that. Sometimes they do that. The dragon is not the one who you see on TV. The dragon, as ancient as they are very beautiful spirits inside of their mind, inside of their thoughts. And to say that some people see them as the devil makes me angry. Such a good spirit my dragon is, and I know that every dragon is. They are all different, but I know they are. If the dragon sees life so valuable, so worthy, that is something also my dragon said to me. It just reminds me of that. Once life is made, you cannot destroy it anymore. You do not have the right to destroy what is already alive. You do not take a life. That is what my dragon says. A lot, yeah, a lot. So that is because I have to understand this, what the dragon is trying to say. And I was eating my chicken, I was eating my soup with meat in it, and I was loving it. I was loving meat, loving it. I was addicted. So to stay away from that was a bit of it's this needed some changes in the mind, but I did it. I did it for the dragon, I did it for what I felt, I did it for myself because I was dying inside of these images that I saw. because everything that you can see is energy. The animals um, are more powerful than the trees, like for example. But the trees, they serve another purpose. They are here because Tiamat is still alive, the goddess inside of this earth. But the animals are the same as us. We humans and the animals. We humans are also animals, but we have a mind that should be a guardian for this earth, not a destroyer like they are now. Listen carefully to the dragon, my brothers and sisters. They are the guardians you need to listen to. They are the path that you need to follow. It's not a path that anyone takes, it's a new path. You just follow the shadow of the dragon into something that you create, your path. But we are all in the same realm, in the same world. We are all listening to the dragon, and the dragon is connected with each other. I could feel your dragon, you could feel mine. If you could. Eventually. So, my brothers and sisters, be blessed.